Hey guys, Pyre here. Today we're going to talk about Ana, the new hero introduced in Overwatch in the latest patch, and how you should play her, tips and strategies how to become a better Ana player, in general some information that might help you understand Ana a little bit better. Now, Ana was introduced to the game as a support slash hero, and this comes from her main gun and abilities. Now let's talk about her main gun first. Her main gun is a sniper rifle that you could call a biotic sniper rifle. And that is because when you shoot fellow teammates, it heals them, and when you shoot enemy heroes, it damages them. Now the damage and healing isn't immediate, as in it doesn't give them a chunk of their health or takes away a chunk of their health immediately. It kind of degrades it over time, but it's still rather quick, and you can kill and or heal heroes in this game really quickly. Now she has two abilities that she can use, and the first one is the body grenade. The body grenade consists of that when you hit someone, be it you or a fellow teammate, it heals them for a certain amount, and it multiplies the amount of healing they receive by 100%, and that can come from you healing them yourself or a fellow healer. And when you hit an enemy hero with that grenade, it damages them and increases the damage they receive from you and your fellow teammates. Now her secondary ability is her sleeping dart, and that does exactly what it's called. It puts enemy heroes to sleep for about 5.5 seconds. And when those heroes are asleep, they really can't defend themselves. They're just dead, lying like almost dead on the ground, and you just see Z's coming out from them as in they're asleep. And that ability can really kind of stop tanks and strong heroes in their tracks and help you kind of stop them immediately. Now let's talk about her ideal engaging distance, which I would suggest that or say that it is medium to long range distance, because she is obviously a sniper, but more importantly she is a healing sniper, and in that sense you have to be far enough to not kind of engage in close quarters combat, but close enough to where you have a good eye view and good distance between your teammates to where you can have good shots at healing them, and be close enough to where you can throw your body grenade, increase the amount of healing they receive, and heal them yourself. Now when I say like you don't want to be engaging in close quarters, the main reason for this is because her movement abilities, or her movement is very basic in this game. She moves at the same speed as every other hero in this game, because every hero in this game runs at the same speed when they're walking normally. But she has no escape mechanism as other heroes with 200 HP do. For example, let's take the closest sniper, which would be Widowmaker. Widowmaker has a hook that can propel her in any direction where the hook can land, and save her, push her up to a ledge, etc., etc. Ana does not have any sort of ability like this that can save her in a CQB matchup other than her sleeping dart. And this is where the next point comes to, is that when you're playing Ana, you have to be very, very careful, very accurate, and very deliberate with every shot that you take. And especially when you're fighting a hero, you want to be very accurate with your shots and get those 3 shots that you need to kill someone, or 2 or 1, however, depending on what their health is, because most of the heroes will be able to take you out rather quickly if they are good shots in any sort of way. And other than being a good shot, the only escape mechanism you have, or the only mechanism that might save you in a tight situation, is the sleeping dart. And the sleeping dart is very hard to hit, and that goes again along with being accurate and deliberate. You have to be very accurate with that sleeping dart to get a hit on someone and pause down them and save yourself. So that's why I would suggest that you stay at medium to long range, kind of stay back, support your teammates, because obviously that's what you are. You can dish out damage, but you can especially help out lowering the health of enemy heroes that are close to your teammates at the same time as you're taking their health away. You're increasing the health or healing your teammates, and this is done rather quickly, because since you have 8 shots, you can kind of just be jumping around. You see someone starts getting shot, you can instantly shoot them with 2 bullets, and then hit the person who is shooting at your fellow teammate with 2 bullets, and in the span of 2 seconds you increase the health of your teammate and you decrease the health of the person that was shooting him. So So in that sense, that's why I'd suggest that you stay at medium to long range, so you can just kind of stay there spamming healing, damaging, healing, damaging, healing, damaging. But at the same time, after you're from medium range, it gives you that ability to be able to get to your teammates quick enough where you can drop your body grenade and start healing them and increasing their healing that they will receive. Now her ultimate is very valuable because her ultimate is called Nano Boost, and it boosts any hero that you give it to. And it boosts this by increasing the damage by 50%, reducing the damage they receive by 50%, and increasing the movement speed by 30%. It is a huge boost that can change the tides of a game, being on defense and or offense. So I'd suggest that when you're on the offensive side, when you're using it and you have your ultimate, that you give it to the tank and try to push with the tank, especially if they have especially if the defenses are way too hard or too entrenched to be able to pass through it normally. That way you can get a good push in, and that way you can focus on healing other teammates as the tank pushes on in his OP state. Now on the defense, I suggest that you keep it to save up your ult, so whenever your enemy teams push hard, that way you can save yourself. Or if there's you start kind of getting wiped, you throw it on one of the last fellow heroes, and they can save you by holding the point a little bit longer until your team responds. So to recap what I said, you should play Ana as a medium to long range sniper. You have to practice a lot. You don't want to be engaging in close quarter combat with people. Once you start getting a little bit better with her, yes, you want to be jumping off of enemy and fellow teammates, healing them and damaging the other, and keeping that balance up. I hope you guys learned something from this, enjoyed it, and take care, guys.